What's up, y'all? Crisco here. Hope y'all are having a great day. It's Sunday, November the 9th, 2025. So I wanted to make this video. I wrote some stuff down because I got a lot to say. I went to the UL Ragin Cajuns game yesterday. We defeated Texas State 42-39. The halftime score was 35-17. UL was winning. I know I had to have my Cajuns hat on, by the way. Normally, y'all see me with purple and gold on, but hey, bro, this is a Cajuns video. So I just wanted to tell you all a little bit about the story and my experience. I had a great time. One of my buddies, gave me 4 tickets, which was very nice of you. I will be sending you the link to the video in a message or a text or whatever. So I got there probably about 12. Very easy to park. You got to know where to park, though, to be honest with you. It's across the street, but it's free parking. I was one of the first, I would say first. They had a lot of people tailgating. A lot of people having a good time, playing music and barbecuing. And I'm a very visual person. And so I did a lot of walking. One of the things I like to do is I like to look around and see if I know anybody, and I'll go talk to them, And, I'm 47 years old, so I have made a lot of connections over my lifetime. I do know a pretty good bit of people, and that's increasing every minute. So I go walking. Let's see. I went and I walked down the road. They got a lot of places to tailgate. I recognized one guy, but I didn't go talk to him. One guy, I didn't go talk with him, and I walked. I came back. I went to where they have, you can go before the games, or the Cajuns games, and it's about a baseball field if y'all ever go to Cajun games, and you can go and before the game they open it up, and there's different little fun things to do for the kids and all that. So I went, checked that out, see if I knew anybody. Didn't know nobody, so I saw somebody, and I made friends. And one of the guys that takes pictures, and he actually may watch the video, but because I told him about the channel, and he actually subscribed to the channel. And I'm not gonna lie, I tell people that when I go to these games that it's my first game. People enjoy that, people, that means something to people. But if y'all watch the channel, y'all know my first game was in 1986. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a veteran, a Cajuns veteran. So talked to him a good while, told him about the channel, listen to what he had to say, and a real cool guy. Kept walking, talked with some more people, met some more Cajuns fans, met some guys that were barbecuing, and they had some chicken wings on the pit, on a little old smoky. So I talked to them, told them how I prefer to cook on a charcoal grill than a propane grill, and so that was cool. We talked about football. One of the guys I met was a 49ers fan, and we talked about some old school stuff, about Jerry Rice and Joe Montana and all that, and we talked about how the Saints are struggling. And then kept walking, and in my community tab, you're gonna see I have a shish kebab in there. So I met this group, and just so happened to start talking with them and stuff. We started talking, and told them it was my first game. They said, well, I never experienced this at a sporting event. They said, you want something to eat? So they hooked me up with a shish kebab. I could have had whatever I want, a burger or whatever. It didn't matter. Enjoyed talking with them. Came back, talked to one of the ushers, and he knew somebody that I knew. So we talked a good while. Watched the cheerleaders and the team come down the road and all that, and then my crew came and met up with me about 2 o'clock. No, about 3 o'clock. They came and went into the game. And at the Cajuns game, they have a lot of concessions. A lot of good food and stuff, y'all. whatever y'all want to eat, they got food and drink. And they've done a lot of renovations this year. It was my first time seeing all the renovations, so I was able to go and walk around, you know, the stadium, and that was cool. If y'all watching this, Cajun fans or anybody that works for Cajundome or anybody in Lafayette or Cajuns fan, you never been to a game, y'all go check it out. It's top notch over there now. Y'all did a really good job. So, you know, as far as the game starts. We had really good seats, but we were in the sun. We were in the visitors side, so with the sun in our eyes, we had to wait for the sun to go down, probably up to the second half. It was a good game. You know, these are both pretty good teams, very competitive, both Sunbelt teams. I want to give a shout out to two players. Bill Davis, our running back, he had 87 yards and a touchdown. And he run real hard, you know, real hard player. And Lunch Winfield was the starting quarterback for this game. He had three touchdown passes and 2 interceptions. He's been doing a real good job at quarterback too. He's got a really bright future ahead of him. So, you know, watch the first half, and I actually got 2 waters. All I got was 2 waters. The giveaways for this game was a little clear plastic bag, some little signs. And they did have like a big ice chest full of stuff, but you had to scan the code, and I don't do that, so I didn't get in it. So, let's see. So my crew ended up leaving at halftime. They were tired, you know, so I went and got me some fries, some loaded fries. They cost, I think it was $8. Then I got me a little Mr. Pibb for $5. So I went back down. Well, I went sit all the way at the bottom. Man, I was so close. Took some pictures with Texas State mascot. I was so close to the game. I honestly was about 10 feet away from the players and stuff. I was that close to the game. And I just took it all in, you know. So I went walk around, talked to a lot of people, told a lot of people about the channel. Some people, honestly, I just don't feel the need to make that, to tell people about the channel, you know. But if I feel a connection with somebody, and you can tell that very quickly if you can share that with somebody or not. But I actually went up to Lunch Winfield's dad, and I saw this guy sitting, and he had the Lunch Winfield jersey. And if you see somebody at like a Cajuns game with a jersey, there's a good chance they're a relative. So I just went to tell him, you know, your son's doing a good job. We're glad to have you here in Lafayette. And walk some more. And by this time, it was getting late, like almost in the 4th quarter. And I was ready to get out of there and go home and, you know, watch the LSU game. But before I knew it, the score was 10 points. The score was that close, 10 points. So I went sit back down at the bottom, and I said, I got to watch the rest of this game. Well, Texas State got within 3 points. And then, you know, at the very end of the game, they were able to run the ball, get the first down, deal the ball, game ends. Like I said, Cajuns win 42-39. For those of y'all, if y'all didn't know this, y'all had to be there to see it. There was some scuffling at the end of the game between the two teams. If I would have had more camera, more power left on my phone went dead, so I couldn't video it. But yeah, that was pretty interesting. By that time, it was dark. I walked out, and they have a good amount of people that tailgate at the Cajuns games. They have campers and stuff, and a lot of people will, you know, wait for the traffic to get out and watch TV. So I walked up to some people. They were watching the LSU Alabama game, and it was just 3-3. Got in my car, headed out of there, and, you know, but overall, had a great time. It was great. Took a lot of pictures. They're on my community tab. Met some new people, and just enjoyed it. Thank y'all so much for watching, especially if y'all made it to the end of this video. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Please share on your on all your social media. Please share out if you don't mind. It would really help me. Go Tigers, go Cajuns, and today, who dat? Later, y'all.